Hey guys, a few of my friends have been asking me about the new summoning update because they're not sure how it works after it's been slightly altered, slightly updated as it were, since the IRIT update of last week. So basically the way it works is you can make your pouches anywhere you like. You don't have to be next to an obelisk, you can just make it, as I said, anywhere you like, as long as you have the three ingredients: the charm, the spirit shards, and the tertiary ingredient. For example, in my inventory, I have the crimson charms, spirit shards, and the steel plate bodies needed to make the steel titan. So I can simply make the pouches here without going to an obelisk by just clicking on one of the two, the empty pouch or the charms. Now there's a slight glitch in that you need your summoning level needs to be like the top of the summoning level has to be this equivalent of the type of pouch you want to make. I think that's a glitch. I hope they fix it. So like if you have a familiar summon, like you'd probably have a Kayat summon if you want to train summoning, like power train summoning, at the obelisk where the Kayat teleports you. So you're gonna have a summoning level of less than 99 because you have it summoned. It will drain your points. So that's a glitch, unfortunately, I guess. But yeah, I'm just gonna have to renew my thingy, and now I can make the uncharged steel titan pouches, as you can see. Now all I need to do is take these to the summoning obelisk, as you can see. I'm just getting there, and you don't need the rest of it. All you need is that, and you can pretty much just make it. That's all you need to do. And the way this makes it easier, I guess, is that you can power make all these beforehand, and then you don't need to waste the inventory spaces that you would need to waste like by the previous method, because you need to have these three items in your inventory. So I guess you have 3 more slots, and you simply need to make it. There you go. Simple enough, I guess. And also they added some gems. Let me just go to my bank first. So they added something rune crafting like. Basically, you know how in rune crafting you can store essences in pouches. Instead they have something called the spirit gems, all the way from sapphire to onyx, like normal gems for crafting. So the 3 gems, the sapphire, emerald, and I don't have the ruby, but the ruby, they store 5 pouches, uncharged pouches in them, which you can use at an obelisk. So you can simply, I don't know, click on it and then use it. There you go. So it stores 5, and but the bad thing is that it gets destroyed once you use it up. So, well, for the sapphire, the emerald, and the ruby, they store 5, 10, and 15 respectively, and they get used up once you finish. Like once they store one set and you use up the set, that's it. You can't use them anymore. That's it. And you can't get them anywhere except as rare monster drops from monsters that drop charms. And there's also 3 other ones: the diamond, the dragonstone, and the onyx. Now these are really good, but they can only be obtained from the Squeal of Fortune. And these can store 20 pouches in them at a time, unlike 5, 10, and 15 of the other 3. And this one can store 400 in it. So it will only get destroyed after it's used. 400 pouches have been stored in it. For the diamond it's 100, and for the onyx it's a whopping 1000. So you can use it 50 times, where you can store 20 each time before it gets destroyed. But this one stores 400, so that's pretty good, but it can only be obtained from the Squeal of Fortune. As you saw from this one, this can store 5, this can store 10, and just to show you guys, there you go. And the other one can store 20. So let me just store 20, I guess, to prove it. So I have exactly 20 pouches here, and just to prove the point that this thing can store 20, there you go. So it has 20 left. Now there you go. So I've used up 40, so because I used up a bit earlier. So 40 out of 400 charges, and maximum quantity it can store is 20, and I've stored steel titan pouches there. Now a problem is, right, you need to have uncharged pouches in your inventory in order to be able to take the pouches that you already stored in these and use them to make charged pouches. So you can't go to the obelisk and make charged pouches without having at least one uncharged pouch in your inventory. So obviously, to maximize XP, you wouldn't have any of these. So just store everything in the bank except the pouches. So you don't need to take these like before, and you would have a full inventory of uncharged pouches to maximize the amount of XP you gain per trip, because you have, I don't know, 25, is it? 25 uncharged pouches here, 20 there, 10 there, 5 there. You can calculate it yourself, but that's quite a lot. So that's what you would normally do. But since I don't have any pouches remaining, I'm just quickly going to make one more uncharged pouch. So here I am at an obelisk, and I've only got one uncharged pouch. And yeah, you need that one uncharged pouch to make all of it. So let's infuse it, and hopefully all the pouches out of here should note themselves. But because these two are one use only, so yeah, they'll get destroyed. But this one won't, because it can store 400 before it gets destroyed. So hopefully that's what happens. And there we go, that's pretty much what happened. So that one, which was unnoted, stayed unnoted, and the ones that were inside, so 10 here, 5 in the other one, and 20 in this one, so 35 in total were noted, and those two got destroyed because they were one use only. So yeah, that's pretty much what happened, and yeah, that they're useful, I guess. So I'm sure you'll find these useful, but it's unfortunate that the actually useful ones, the diamond, dragonstone and onyx ones, only last are only obtainable through the Squill of Fortune, so you need to spend quite a few spins to be lucky enough to get a handful of them, and the other 3 are pretty useless because they're one time only, and they are rare drops from charm dropping monsters. Oh, I think I forgot to mention this. I may have, but I'm not sure. The stats of several summoning familiars have been overhauled, so this has been something we've been waiting for a while. I think it was end of January or February time that they nerfed Steel Titan at Calphite King, and I think they've buffed it again. I haven't used it at Calphite King, but I have used it on Canman. It sounds a bit weird, but yeah, basically we were in the Wildie without any armor, and I just spammed the scrolls on him, and he got down pretty quickly. So I'm hoping they did buff it, but I haven't tested it out or anything, so nothing scientifically proven, as it were. But yeah, that should be pretty good. And they have also increased the XP rate for training at Clan Citadel plots, which I noticed recently, which gives me more incentive to go and cap. I have been slacking quite a bit recently, but that gives me more incentive, I guess. So guys, we recently hit elite amount of subscribers, so just thought that'd be pretty cool to show you guys. And I hope you also like our new banner. It was made by Can, and he spent a lot of time on it, so I hope you guys like it. I certainly love it. I can't wait to see what you guys think of it, so I hope you guys give your feedback in the description, and I shall see you guys in a guide that we are going to make tomorrow, so I hope you guys look forward to it. No hints yet, but yeah, I hope you guys look forward to it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.